Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. Man, I'm happy. There was these two games that I was thinking about buying. Well, one game I couldn't even find in stores. The other game, it was like it kept crossing my mind, like, man, I should buy this game. I should try it out, bro. This Xbox Game Pass, it comes in handy. Like, I seriously, I like it. I like it a lot. Games I'm not like, bruh, like I almost bought it, but I waited, and here I am downloading this game, both of these games for free. Well, I mean, like, I got this like pass thing. It's pretty much like Netflix for video games, something that they've talked about for the longest, and now it's finally here. And yeah, I got me a game that, or two games. One game I played a while ago, but I never did like finish or fully complete. And it is this puzzle game, and I'm like, if I ever play a puzzle game again, I want to play this game. So it's this game called the Talos Principle or something like that. Bro, that game, I was like, I think it's like one of the biggest puzzle games out there. But and then the second game is like Remnant from the Ashes, something like that. I don't know. Like both these games, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing the names right. But yeah, downloading them both right now. So barely have any memory. I need to get one of these memory things from my Xbox, because I bought one for my PlayStation, but yeah, I didn't buy one for my. I feel like I should just add everything to that, because I'm like, I feel like I'm playing more on my Xbox now than rather than my PlayStation. So I might do that. But I don't know. I might have to buy. I'll probably just buy like a separate one. I don't feel like transferring back and forth that memory thing. So anyways, yeah, welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. Saturday night. I'm probably after this, I'm gonna make this video, pretty much just motivating people out there, letting them know, like, don't give up on your dreams, your passion, all that stuff. You don't have to do that because of what happened the other day, me almost quitting YouTube. I'm like, I feel like I should like recover, like fully recover from something like that, and that's by making a motivational video. So anyways, but what am I going to talk about? That's what I wanted to talk about was and it's honestly, it's a random topic, but it ain't really a random talk episode, but pretty much talking about why Chris Tucker never did another Friday movie. And I know a lot of people are all like, oh, we want Chris Tucker back. We want Chris Tucker to be back in this Friday movie. I'm probably going to make this into a video too. But I think at some point in time in the 90s, he became a born again Christian. And honestly, that was the one thing that never really crossed my mind. But that they were saying that was the reason why, like, that's what he said, why he never did a Friday movie. And a lot of people think it was a money issue. I know it was like everybody in my family, they all think it was a money issue, but no, I'm pretty sure the company or whoever that's paying him to do that movie, I'm pretty sure they paid him more, because I think they said those guys only, what did I read that at? They said them guys only got like $5,000 or something like that for that movie. Like each actor or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I'm all like, if that's the case, I'm like, yeah, the second one, if he had been in it, he probably would have got 100 times more than that. So if not, probably more. Who knows? But the reason why I believe that he didn't do a sequel to that movie is because of his character in that movie. Like, granted, his character was the funniest character throughout the whole movie, but they portrayed him as a drug addict. Like, I mean, like, okay, so yeah, he was just smoking weed. I know people are all like, bro, everybody smokes weed. Everybody, they're like, they with it. They don't mind. They don't care. But, and I'm like, honestly, it didn't even faze me, like, his character, because I always just seen the comedy side of it. But you guys sit down and think about it. The actor that's portraying as this character, like, yeah, he'll kill this role and would think like, okay, I wouldn't have to do this again. And then when they're talking about a sequel, he's probably all like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm over here, people are going to, then if you think about it, because imagine if he would have kept on playing that character. Imagine if he just like kept on like playing that character over and over and over again in every single movie. Like, we all know Chris Tucker is a wild actor. All right, he is, and one of the best actors that I've ever seen. But because I was just watching his movie Money Talk, and yeah, that movie is hilarious. Like, I was cracking up. It's been a while since I just sat down and watched that movie, and I was cracking up on it. But I feel like if he would have continued playing as that Smokey character, like he just kept on doing that, people wouldn't have been calling him no Chris Tucker. People have been calling him Smokey. Talking about, oh, Smokey, do the Smokey Twitch, or, smoke some weed with us. And that's probably not who he is. That's probably not who he is at all. So that's why I'm like, if anything, he probably didn't like the character that he portrayed as in that movie. So that's why I'm like, and honestly, if you sit down and watch some Chris Tucker movies, there's like this movie Money Talk that I'm watching. Honestly, I like that movie. I like his character better in there. I like the Rush Hour movies, his character in there. Probably like Rush Hour 1 and 2, 3, it was like, okay, let's just do this movie because everybody keeps asking us about it and stuff, so let's just do it and get it over with. I feel like that's overall, but I mean, he was funny in there too. He had some funny roles in there too, but yeah, overall, like if I was an actor, I wouldn't want to be known for just that one role. And even with YouTube, comparing it with YouTube, I remember there was these videos that I was uploading a while ago, and it was these reaction videos to this family that did these like wild and crazy stunts. And I remember like people honestly was like knowing me off of those videos. Like, those are some of my most viewed videos, and that's why I don't really try to touch those type of or touch those like videos anymore, like reacting to that family. Like, I respect that family. I think they're one of the funniest people on YouTube. They upload really entertaining videos, but I don't want to be known for the reactions to those videos. Like, I want to be known for a bunch of different other stuff. And I remember there was a time like after, because that YouTuber had ended his series. It was like Psycho Dad. You could look it up. There's some funny videos. But yeah, he was uploading this series called Psycho Dad. I was pretty much reacting to them all the time. Was getting a bunch of views off of them. And then he eventually ended the series. And I think he brought the series back, or there were some videos that I had missed, but I was just like, oh, okay, he ended the series. There's no more, there's no reason to like continue on. Like, it's over now. And so I moved on, started doing other videos and things. And there was this one guy, he was a mega fan of these guys and must have been a mega fan of my reaction videos, because I was uploading a bunch of different other videos. This guy was commenting underneath all of my videos, asking me, underneath a bunch of different accounts, asking me to react to this one guy. And I'm like, bro, no, like, I don't want to react to him. Like, stop asking me. And it was like time after time after time. And I remember, I think I was trying to do like Q&A videos for YouTube. And yeah, left and right, this guy's just like, oh, react to him. Oh, can you react? Underneath a bunch of different accounts. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm not stupid. I know that this is you. I know there ain't a bunch of people wanting to see me do this video. Nobody don't care. And it all didn't start happening until you showed up. So I'm like, come on, man. Like, stop with that. And so he eventually disappeared. I think he finally took the hint and understood, like, I don't want to react to those videos and stuff. So yeah, but I'm like, I don't want to be known just for those videos. And I'm pretty sure Chris Tucker, he was thinking the same thing. I don't want to be known for just Smokey. So, and it's like, if you sit down, if you think about it, look at all the movies that he did after Smokey. He did some videos, cause yeah, I think Money Talk did come after Friday. Yeah, Friday, and I think, yeah, it was, okay, so there's two movies that he did in 1995, yeah, Friday and Dead Presidents. Now, Dead Presidents, that was like a one-time movie, so, but that movie, it was kind of like, it was a little bit of a serious role for him, like, what he was dealing with, what he was going through, and then that whole movie in general was a serious movie. It wasn't really a comedy, but, yeah, like, those two movies that he did both portrayed, like, he was definitely a drug addict in Dead Presidents, because to spoil the movie for you guys. Spoiler alert, if you don't really want to hear it, then I suggest you may, well, I don't know. The movie came out in 95. You should have been done to watch that movie if you know who Chris Tucker is. But, I mean, well, I don't know. You should have just watched the movie. I don't know. But anyways, so in that movie, he OD'd. He was, cause he was on drugs and he OD'd on that movie. And that was the same year he did the same year Chris Tucker did Chris Tucker. I don't even know how to speak English. But anyways, it was the same year he did Friday. So if you sit down and think about it, he did 2 movies in 1 year where it was like, this man was addicted to drugs. And you guys sit down, like, think about that, like, dang, and I'm like, and I really portrayed these roles, like, really well. Like, no, I don't want to do that. So after that, yeah, then I was watching this movie, Money Talk. He was, like, some, like bootleg criminal or something. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't really, he just did some shady stuff in that movie, but he was overall funny. Then he did Fifth Element. Then, yeah, Jackie Brown, like, that movie, it was, like, I think that had to have been, like, one of his, like, last bad movies. But, well, I mean, it wasn't, like, a bad movie, but, like, a movie where the role that he portrayed wasn't a good role. Then, the, 98, that's when Rush Hour came out. So Chris Tucker, he wanted a role where it was like, okay, I want to be a person high in power. Like, I don't want to be portrayed as no drug addict or no criminal or any of that stuff. I want to be somebody of power. Rush Hour, he was portraying as a cop. And I'm like, honestly, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I felt like he did really good in the Rush Hour movies. So, it made sense he did 3 sequels of those. Because he's a cop taking down the bad guy. But then it's like, yeah, then you look at Friday and all the other movies, like, yeah, I don't want to be known for no drug addict or anything else. Like, I don't know, people are all like, oh, what if he smokes weed or he smokes weed? I don't know. I feel like somebody would come out and be all like, oh, he smokes weed, like, outside of, like, movies and stuff. I'm like, well, if that's what he does, then that's what he does. But I feel like that had to have been the reason. It's like, then, yeah, also becoming a born-again Christian. It's like, you don't want to be doing movies like that. Then you go back to church on Sunday and it's all like, oh, yeah, seen your movie. You were portraying as a drug addict and you died. Like, it's not Christian-like. So I'm like, you guys, yeah, you just gotta sit down and think about it. Like, you don't want to do movies like that, like, forever and things. So you might mess around and get typecast. So he's like, I'll still bring the comedy, but this, like, me being a drug addict or some criminal of some sorts, like, yeah, I can't be doing all of that. So, yeah, it's like, and you notice the difference between, like, those 2 different, like, genres of movies and stuff, and just how, like I was saying, like, he did multiple sequels of Rush Hour. So that's what I honestly think. But somebody else might be able to, like, come up with some conspiracy theory or why he decided to stop doing movies like that. Because you think about it, like, I haven't seen him do no other, like, movie where he's portraying as a drug addict or any of that stuff, or he's on drugs and things. Like, no, he's just it's some comedy side to him. But I don't know, like, he hasn't lately, because yeah, he did some movie called Silver Linings Playbook and Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk. Yeah, I never even heard of those movies. Well, the Silver Lining Playbook, I did hear about that. But this other movie, what is this? Oh, it's a war drama movie. Oh, they got some big names in here. Kristen Stewart, Chris Tucker, of course, Vin Diesel. What movie is this? They got this, like, on Hulu or Netflix or something? Like, what, like, okay, now I gotta look up. Okay, because I gotta see when Chris Tucker. Huh. Wait a second. Hold up. Is this a football movie? Oh, here he goes. So they show he's, like, sitting down talking with the guy. Okay. It's cool, though. They got Vin Diesel and Chris Tucker in the movie. I feel like if they both did a movie together, I feel like it would be pretty funny. It seemed like it would be a good movie and things. But, yeah, I might have to watch this. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to watch this. Grossing just 56 million worldwide against a dang budget for this movie was 40. Well, usually war movies they do go all out and stuff. So, yeah. Dang. That'd be messed up though. Like that's why I'd be watching like some movies and then they're all like, oh, the budget's like this, 40 something million, and then they make like 41 million in the box office. I'm like, dang. So it's like only $1 million profit and things. Like, I mean, it was a good movie, put a lot of money behind it and stuff, but I'm like, dang, at least like 100 million, 200 million, something things. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make this episode. I wanted to talk about this, like that whole Chris Tucker thing, because that was something that's been sitting on my mind for a few days. So I was like, yeah, I gotta turn it into a video or a podcast episode, and I kept on forgetting. And so yeah, I definitely wanted to do it in a podcast episode. So yeah, here you guys go. So anyways, for those out there wondering, probably nobody even care. They're all like, bro, I was like, what, where does Chris Tucker even come from? Like, why have all of a sudden you just randomly just decided to talk about Chris Tucker? That's the whole reason for my podcast. There's going to be so many random episodes. Tomorrow I'll probably talk about who's better, Batman or Superman. And then the day after that, I might sit there and talk about how, oh yeah, I should turn that into... Well, actually, I think I might have talked about that yesterday. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, there's a bunch of different stuff I'll talk about. That's what y'all need to understand. I should change the title of this show. Call it the Random TMossBoss Show, because it's going to be so many random things that I talk about. But anyways, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek for the first time, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase. So, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.